Namaste and welcome here on the mat with me today and at beautiful Soul Villas in Phuket, Thailand. My name is Sara Lyn and I love to practice, especially in this beautiful, amazing place. And if you like to practice with me more often, then you should definitely subscribe this channel and leave me your thumbs up to support, of course. So today we're gonna have a little nice morning yoga routine, and if you have a yoga block that could be useful, otherwise you can do everything without the block as well. Let's start actually lying down on our backs. So if you have a yoga block, just make sure that you have it handy somewhere, and then we're gonna start with a couple of big breaths, placing the hands onto our ribs, closing the eyes for a moment to arrive here on the mat. Leaving the past night behind, getting ready for the upcoming day. Take a beautiful big breath in through the nose and all the way into your side ribs. And then exhale out through the mouth, bringing your ribs in, engaging your deep core muscle layers by gently pulling your pelvic floor up. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale through the side ribs. Try to lift your navel in and up towards the spine. And as you exhale, bring your ribs in, engaging those pelvic floor muscles. 1 more time. Big inhale into your side body. Expand through the ribs. And as you exhale, hug the midline of your body by gently pulling your ribs in and your lower abdominals up. All right, from here, let's place the hands next to the hips. With your next inhalation, lift your arms all the way overhead, not pulling your shoulders up towards the ears. Keep your neck nice and free. And as you exhale, bring those arms down and peel the lower back up. So lift your hips up high. Roll yourself back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift your arms overhead. Inhale. Again, pull your navel in and up. And as you exhale, bring your arms down. Lift your hips up high. Try to keep your pelvis stable by engaging those pelvic floor muscles once again. 2 more times. Synchronizing movement and breath. Inhale to lift your arms, stretching out through the side body. And then as you exhale, bring your arms down and lift your hips higher this time if you can. 1 more time. Ripple yourself back down. Inhale to lift your arms. And exhale, this time we're going to hold our pelvis up high. Now only lift your arms overhead once again. Keep your pelvis where it is. And then roll onto your tippy toes. So lift your heels away from the mat. Let's stay here. Another big inhale. Try to lift your hips even higher. And as you exhale, ripple yourself all the way back down again. Keep your heels lifted. Keep your arms where they are now. And then once again, inhale to lift your hips up high. So now I want you to focus on the movement of your spine. So vertebrae by vertebrae, roll yourself back down. Make sure that your knees are not falling apart. Keep your hips stable and in one line. Okay, 1 more time like this. Use your inhalation to lift your hips as high as you can. And then stay here. If you have the support of a yoga block, you could bring it underneath your sacrum as high as you want it. Otherwise, you need to stay here lifting from your pelvic floor. 1 more time. Big inhale here. Exhale. Bring your ribs in. Beautiful. Enjoy that stretch, that opening in the front line of your body. And then lift your hips another time and roll yourself back down, maybe releasing the block once again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Find your way back into the mat. Very nice. Okay, let's bring those knees close to the chest and then massage the lower spine into the mat. From one side to the other. Beautiful. And then bring your knees as close as you can. Roll your chin towards the chest, only the chin towards the chest. So not pulling from your arms, but really using those upper vertebrae to roll up and down once again. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Slowly roll yourself up. Shoulder blades away from the mat. 2 more like this. Inhale, try to keep that lower back flat on the ground. Exhale, chin towards the chest, elbows close to the ribs. One more time. Keep that jaw in your mouth relaxed. Roll yourself up. And then let's actually meet in seated. So find your way up. Your feet in front of your hips, make sure they stay parallel towards each other, fingers pointing towards your body. Roll your shoulders away from the ears, and then we're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop position. So bring your hips up high another time. Keep your hips stable and in one line, and then keep that neck nice and long. Inhale all the way up towards your chest. Exhale, pull your ribs close. One more big breath in. If you want it, if it's fine for your neck only, exhale to bring your head back. Beautiful. Then again, use the muscles in your neck. Chin towards the chest, just like before. Gaze towards the front. And then slowly sit back down. Very nice. Bring your feet in front of you, mat width apart. And then let's windshield wiper those legs from side to side, gently twisting the upper body towards the opposite direction. Beautiful. From here, let's bring those legs all the way to the back. Find your way into a tabletop position, stretch out through all 10 fingers, and then actually turn your left hand, so your fingers pointing towards the body. We'll give you a nice stretch along the wrist and the forearm. And then let's stretch out through the opposite leg. So right toes tucked. Shift it a bit more back towards that right heel. Find that beautiful stretch here in the back parts of your body. Again, big inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Gaze to the front, neck nice and long. Shift your awareness back into your center. And then shake off that left hand for a moment. You may feel it. And then lift that left arm to the top and your right leg to the back. Find that core stability once again and the beautiful length in your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Okay, from here, bring your left hand down. Bring your right toes down. Step your left leg to the back, plank pose. Inhale here. Suck your navel in and up once again. Exhale, shift it back into your first downward facing dog. Beautiful. Shake off your head. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Relax your jaw, relax the sides of your neck. Maybe bending through the legs another time, shifting that sacrum, that tailbone up higher. So really prioritize the length in your lower back. All right, from here, chin towards the chest once again. Ripple yourself back to the top and into that strong plank. Let's take another inhale here. Make sure your hips are not falling down. Exhale, knee, chest, chin into the mat, elbows close to the ribs. Let's meet on belly. So bring your hips down. Lift your chest into a small cobra. Inhale. And then exhale back down. Use your upper back muscles, not the pulling of your head. 2 more times. Warming up through the back muscles. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale back down. Very nice. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale back down. Beautiful. Okay, next time we're going to meet in that small cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, push yourself back. Think of plank, so stretch out through the arms and then sit back into a child's pose. Hips down and back towards the heels. Stretch out through the arms as much as you can, maybe coming onto your fingertips, rolling the shoulders back and down, massaging the sides of your neck. And maybe it helps to make some silly faces whenever you feel no one is observing you. And I'm just saying that to make sure that you relax your jaw. So maybe open up your mouth, shift your teeth from left to right. Give your facial muscles a little squeeze. Beautiful. And then bring your palms back down. Let's meet back in down dog just for one more big breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out through the mouth. Drop the crown of your head down. Very nice. Bring your knees into the mat, into tabletop. Beautiful. Okay, let's repeat that on the other side. So twist that right hand and then stretch out through the left leg this time. Big inhale here to prepare. Exhale, lean back into your left heel. Find that beautiful stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath here. Keep breathing. Very nice. Then gaze to the front. Shift the awareness back into the core of your body. Center yourself. Stretch out. Maybe shake off through the right hand first. And then stretch that right arm to the front, left leg to the back. Really push that heel away from you. I really want you to feel the length in your lower back as well. Big inhale here. Exhale, bring your toes down, hand down, step it back into strong plank. One more big breath in here. Navel in and up, exhale, shift it back, downward facing dog. Shake off that head another time. Let's do one more flow together. So roll yourself back into that strong plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knee, chest, chin, only if you feel ready yet. Shoulders towards the fingertips. Chaturanga down slowly and controlled, elbows close. Lift your chest. Flatten the feet in the back. Cobra. Inhale. Maybe upward facing dog. Only if you feel ready, all right? And then shift it back into downward facing dog. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's bend through those legs. One step at a time. We're going to meet in a forward fold. So keep your knees slightly bent for a moment. Just drop the upper body down, all the weight from your shoulders. And then bring your hands onto your chins, maybe your thighs, but not your knees, okay? Halfway up, inhale. And then exhale, drop everything back down. Two more times. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, back down, forward fold. One more time like this. Inhale, halfway up, Adha Uttanasana. Now, exhale, sit back, come into chair pose. Lift your arms to the front, pull your shoulders back, and then lift your arms. Feel the length of your side body once again. Feel the strength of your legs. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to meet in standing. Very nice. Interlace all your 10 fingers. Push your palms up high. Inhale. Now exhale, bend towards the right side. Enjoy that moment of stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale now to the left. Beautiful. Back to center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, open up your arms into cactus shape. Sit back into that chair pose. Open up your heart. Pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers and drop that upper body down, back again into forward fold. This time, opening up the chest. Release the muscles in your neck. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands down. Release your fingers. Very nice. Let's step that left foot to the back. Lunge position. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Drop the back knee down. Sit up tall into a low lunge. Lift your arms, inhale. Exhale, find that core stability. Sink deeper into your hips. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, circle your arms down. Push into your fingertips and then sit back, stretch it out through the front leg. Inhale here, lift your heart. 2 more times in a flow. Exhale, back to lunge. Inhale to open. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, back to lunge. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, sit back. Lift your chest. Another time, lengthen the lower back. Inhale here. And then exhale. Push into your palms. Lift the back knee up. And now step it back into a 3-legged dog. So lift your right leg up to the top. Open up that hip. Let's stay here. Another beautiful big breath in. And then exhale. Knee towards the chest. We're going to step that leg back to the top and into a lunge position. This time, you may use your yoga block underneath your left hand. Otherwise, just bring your palm down. Lift your right arm to the top. Inhale here. Let's stay. Exhale. Feel the strength of your legs. And I mean both of your legs, not only the front leg. Look up if you can. 1 more time. Big inhale. Good. Exhale. Circle that upper arm down. Gaze to the front. Let's meet in a high lunge position. Beautiful. Open up your chest 1 more time. Feel the strength in your legs. Inhale. Now exhale. Circle your arms to the top. Step it back into a chair pose. So here we go again. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Very nice. This time, we're only going to cross our thumbs, all right? So rest of your fingers pointing up. I call it spirit fingers. Lift your arms up high and then lean back. Beautiful back bend, but keep the stability of your pelvis and in your core. Another inhale here. Exhale, open up your arms, cactus shape. Sit back into chair pose, inhale. Exhale, interlace all your fingers. Lift your chest, lift the gaze. Inhale up. Exhale, back down into forward fold. Drop the crown of your head. Release the sides of your neck. Inhale. Exhale, drop your hands down. Very nice. This time we're going to step the right leg to the back. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Drop the back knee down, low lunge. Posture up, lift your arms, inhale. Hug the world in front of you, exhale, fingertips down. There's a new day ahead. Stretch it out through the front leg, lift the chest, inhale. And exhale back to front. Give me 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale, fingers down. Sit back, inhale. Exhale to the top. 1 more time. Inhale to open. Exhale, sit back. Let's stay here. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift your heart. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee. Push into your palms. Step it into 3-legged dog. Open up your left hip now. So bring that knee higher. Drop the back heel down. 1 more big inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, knee towards the chest. Step it back into lunge. Same side. Right hand onto your block or into the mat. Lift your left arm to the top. We're going to stay here into a twisted lunge. Keep that back thigh engaged. You're going to need it because, again, we're going to posture up in a moment. 1 more big inhale here, though. Exhale, circle that upper arm, gaze to the front and find your way up. Strong legs, strong stance. Okay, that's what you're going to need for the upcoming day, right? So lift your heart, big inhale. Exhale, step it back into chair pose. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the chest. Very nice. Drop your shoulders. We're going to come into a tree pose on the right standing leg. So use the strength that you just created. We're going to lift the left knee up. And if you can place that foot on the inside of your right thigh. Okay, so this will give you more opening in your hip. All right. If you do not want to go that far, place the foot further down, but please do not put it on your knee joint. All right. Knee joints don't like the tree pose. So keep that standing leg nice and strong. Center yourself by bringing your hands in front of your chest. And then drop your shoulders. Relax your facial muscles. This pose is all about balance, as you can tell. So maybe find a point in front of you where you can focus your gaze on. In yoga, we call that drishti. And this pose stands for balance that you're going to bring with you from the mat and into your daily life, into your upcoming day. How does that feel? Okay, give me one more big breath in. Nourish yourself, fresh air, exhale, beautiful. Bring that left foot down, just next to the right. So both of your feet are touching, and then you're going to squeeze your inner thighs together and you're going to sit down into chair pose once again. We're going to twist into the right side, so hug the left elbow onto the right thigh. And then try to sit deeper, maybe lengthening once again. Twisting, so good to start the day. Beautiful. And if you have that yoga block, you could use it underneath your left hand now. Otherwise, just bring your fingertips down. We're going to stretch out through the right leg only. So left knee stays bended. And you're going to look up towards the right arm. If you do not have the yoga block, fingertips down. Open up one more time. Lift the gaze. Big inhale. Very nice. Exhale. Gaze to the front. Bend both of your legs. Find your way back to the top. Stretching out through the legs. Center yourself for tree pose on the other side. Okay, so we're going to change on the left standing leg now. Bring your right foot in. Could be totally different on this side. That's very natural as a tree supposed to be, right? So stick to natural here. It's not about nourishing your ego, but maybe nourishing your cells, your present mind with another beautiful big breath in. Elongate through the spine, exhale, center yourself. So ready for the upcoming day and whatever comes along. Very nice. Okay, drop that right foot down, please. Squeeze your inner thighs. We're gonna twist to the left side. Twisted chair here. So hug that right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. See if you can create a bit more length in your spine before you're gonna twist from the core of your body once again. Maybe look up. Breathe and squeeze. One more big breath in. Very nice. Exhale, gaze down. Maybe there's a block to support you. This time we're going to stretch out through the left body side. Beautiful opening. Look up if you can. Inhale. So good. Exhale, gaze back down. Very nice. Okay, this time we're going to stay down here. We're going to open up our feet mat width apart, coming into Malasana, our yogi squat. So toes pointing towards the sides. Sit deep. Slowly find your way into your squat position. And what I want you to do right now is to bring the elbows to the inside of your thigh so that you can really sense the length in your lower back as well. And then give me a little last effort coming from your feet. So posture up. Okay, do not let yourself hang here. You just started the day. One more big breath in. and out. In and out. One more. Big breath in. And out. Nice. Sit back down onto both of your butt cheeks. Give me some windshield wiper movements. Dropping the knees from side to side, gently twisting the upper body from left to right. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to finish with a last little back bend. Rolling down and onto the mat where we started. And just like in the beginning, I need you to bring your feet closer in towards the hips. Knees facing up. Lift your arms. Inhale here. Synchronizing movement and breath one more time. Exhale, push your hips up. And this should feel a bit lighter now already. Let's do it 2 more times. Roll yourself back. Inhale. And exhale, push yourself up high. Use the strength of your legs you just created. Roll yourself back down. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, we're going to meet in our shoulder bridge, Setu Bandhasana. So roll onto your upper arms, shifting the weight from side to side, but keep your hips stable, your neck nice and long. Interlace your fingers one more time behind the body and then push those hands down as you lift your hips up high. 2 last big breaths here. Really nourish yourself with that breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Push your hips up high. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Sorry. Release your fingers. Lift your arms overhead. Lift your heels up high. And then roll yourself back down. Just like in the beginning. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees close. Open and close your knees. Circling out those hips. And then we're going to finish with a happy baby pose, opening up the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Maybe swinging yourself from side to side. And if you have the time, you of course can finish your practice with a short shavasana. So as you just started into your day, coming out of bed, don't do it too long, all right? Otherwise, meet me in seated. So now that your hips are wide and open, this is actually what we're aiming for in our physical yoga practice, right? Opening the hips, lengthening the spine so that we can sit as long as possible in our meditation. And this is what we are about to do now. Not forever, just for a quick moment to really center yourself for the upcoming day. So if you're in your shavasana, maybe press pause, just chill for a moment. Otherwise, close your eyes here in cross-legged seat. Connecting index finger and thumb. Lifting through the crown of your head. Relax your facial muscles, relax your shoulders back and down. Relax the jaw in your mouth. Take another big breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Just observe the feeling in your body, the energy moving within you, and any thought coming up, just observe. Not holding on to anything. Reconnecting with that higher perspective without getting too much involved into any drama. Being aware that you're so much more than this. And since there is a beautiful world out there, you can share all your gifts today. Lift your arms with your next inhalation. Bring your arms to the top, palms together. And as you exhale, hands in front of the heart. Bow down with a smile. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing today. I wish you an amazing day ahead, and I really hope to see you here on the mat very soon again. So leave me a thumb up if you like this, drop me your comments, and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.